All right, so we're back for another deep dive, and this time
Yeah.
it's a Champions League matchup.
Ooh, Champions League.
Yeah, and kind of has a
Oh yeah.
David versus Goliath feel to it.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
we got Stuttgart fresh off of a pretty thrilling comeback win in the Bundesliga,
Right.
and they're going up against Young Boys, and
Yeah.
Young Boys are a team that's well, they're desperately seeking their first win
Desperate.
of
Yeah.
the group stage.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Really need something to to
Yeah.
build on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe even a miracle at this point.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
But hey, anything can happen in the Champions League, right?
that's right. That's right.
That's why we love it.
You never know.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's it's that classic clash of momentum versus history,
It really is.
and
Fascinating mashup.
I think it'd be really interesting to break it all down.
Yeah, and speaking of Stuttgart, yeah.
It is really fascinating to see them start to find their footing
Right.
in their domestic league,
Yeah.
especially considering they had such a
Rough start.
rough start to the season.
Yeah, they did.
But the question is, can they translate that energy
Right.
over to the Champions League?
Right, because it has been
Let's be honest.
a rough go.
It's been a bit of a rough go.
Yeah,
It has for them in the Champions League so far.
so far,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at that win against Union Berlin.
Oh, he's
3-2.
absolutely
What a comeback.
a real nail biter.
Yeah, and, their second winning streak of the whole season.
Yeah. Which is,
That's huge.
that's saying something,
It's saying something.
to put together back-to-back wins
Yeah.
at this stage.
Yeah, especially this late in the season, right?
Absolutely.
But then you look at their Champions League record so far.
Right.
I mean, a draw and 3 losses.
Yeah. Not pretty.
5-1 draw.
Yeah. By Red Star Belgrade.
Oof.
Not looking great.
Not looking great.
Paints a different picture.
It really does.
For sure.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
are there 2 different Stuttgarts we're seeing here?
Right.
Is that...
Are they Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Exactly. Yeah. Are we going to see,
Right.
the team that showed up and
Yeah.
battled, tooth and nail against Real Madrid
Oh, yeah.
in that opening match?
That was a great match.
It was.
Yeah, they really came out strong.
They did.
Or are we going to get the team that's kind of been struggling to find its rhythm in Europe?
Right. Big question.
Big question mark.
Yeah,
Huge question mark
for sure.
for them.
Yeah.
One player I am really interested to see, though, is Nick Wolfmade.
Oh, yeah. He's been on fire lately,
He has been.
especially in the second half.
Yeah, 6 of his last 7 goals have come
After the break.
after the break.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he had what a brace against
Yeah.
Union Berlin.
A brace, yeah, 2 goals.
Yeah, he's been
Really stepping up.
he's been huge for them.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a tactical thing, or is he just wearing down defenses?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's something I think for all of you out there listening
Yeah.
to consider,
Yeah.
is it a tactical thing?
Right.
Does Stuttgart's strategy shift
Right.
in that second half?
Right.
And is that giving him, better opportunities?
Better looks.
Better looks, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is he just a player who really thrives,
Yeah.
as the game opens up,
Right.
taking advantage of tired legs,
Right.
defense is getting stretched a bit thinner.
Yeah. So many factors.
So many factors, exactly.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about Young Boys for a second.
All right, the underdogs.
Yeah. 5 matches into the group stage.
Yeah.
Still looking for their first victory.
It's rough. Rough.
It is.
And their defense has been, let's just say they've conceded 17 goals.
17. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Um,
Second worst in the group.
second worst. Yeah.
Not exactly a recipe for success.
No, it is not.
No.
Not at all.
You got to be able to keep the ball out of your own net.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
At least a little bit.
Yeah, if you're giving up that many goals,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough.
It's going to be really hard
Yeah.
to get results.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you look at their away record in the Champions League.
Oh, boy.
I mean, let's just say they haven't won an away game since 1960.
1960.
That's over 6 decades.
That's a long time.
That's a really long time
Yeah.
of struggling on the road.
Yeah. I mean, you really have to wonder if that history
Yeah.
starts to weigh on them.
Yeah,
Especially against a team like Stuttgart,
right.
who's hungry for a win.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be coming in with some momentum.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a tough task for Young Boys.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
And domestically, their form hasn't been much better
No.
under caretaker manager Joel Magnan.
Right.
I mean, win rate below 50%.
Yeah. Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great at all.
No.
But, they do have a potential spark
Oh, yeah.
in their striker, Joel Montero.
He's a talented player.
He is.
He can be really dangerous
Yeah.
when he's on.
Yeah, I mean, he had that streak
Oh, yeah.
where they won 12 straight games.
When he scored,
If he scored.
12 straight wins.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
that's pretty amazing.
It is. Fortunately,
That streak came to an end
it did just
against Sion over the weekend.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but maybe he can recapture that magic.
Yeah, recapture some of that magic,
You know. We'll see.
Could he be the wild card to turn things around?
He could be.
Yeah,
He could be the key
for young boys.
for young boys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But, I think Stuttgart's defense is going to be key here.
Absolutely.
If they can contain Montero,
Right.
disrupt his rhythm,
Yep. Keep him quiet.
young boys might have a real hard time.
It's going to be tough for them.
Yeah, creating chances.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like you're saying
Well,
the key matchup.
I think one of the key matchups
Yeah.
to watch
Oh, sure.
is going to be Montero
For sure.
versus that Stuttgart back line.
Yeah, that'll be a good one
Absolutely. That's
to
something
keep an eye on.
for you guys to keep an eye on
Yeah.
during the match, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. And looking at recent trends, there's another layer here to consider.
Yeah.
Young boys have a tendency for high-scoring away games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
All of their last 5
Well,
UCL away matches have seen 3 or more goals.
that's a stat.
It is. Okay.
So you
yeah.
could be in for another goal fest.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah. So to bring it all together
Oh, right.
for you,
Yeah.
we've got Stuttgart.
Riding high.
They're riding that wave of momentum
Yeah. From those domestic wins.
from the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
But they need a solid performance here
Absolutely.
to revive their Champions League hopes.
They need to turn things around
Yeah, for sure.
in the group stage.
Yeah. And then you got young boys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're staring down the barrel of history here.
Yeah, they really are.
Desperate to break that away game curse
Yeah, they need a result.
and salvage some pride.
They don't want to go down
Right.
without a fight,
Yeah. Nobody wants to go winless
It's
in a group stage.
Yeah.
Right?
Eh,
Especially in the Champions League.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a clash of narratives here.
It really is.
Resilience
Versus sister.
versus history.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really fascinating to see
I can't wait.
which one prevails.
Yeah, this one's going to be good.
I think so, too.
I think so, too.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Okay.
We'll be back
See you next time.
with another deep dive
All right.
soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye.